Can't believe that I'm saying this. Moving chronicles have officially begun. This is the state of my apartment right now. Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mahua. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but the moving chronicles have officially begun. If you guys have been watching the past few vlogs, you know how hard it has been for me to find an apartment. I either couldn't find one in my budget, they either got taken away too quick, I got rejected a few times. There were just so many hassles and complications the past few weeks where I was like starting to lose hope. I was trying my best to have some hope and see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it was so difficult. But I finally found an apartment and it's beautiful and I'm so excited to show you guys, and I am moving in literally less than a week. So it is very overwhelming and scary just because I've been living here for 3 years in this studio apartment, and the fact that I'm gonna have a bigger space now and I have to like move everything from this place to the next place. It's just a very bittersweet type of feeling because like I had my early to mid 20s growing up here, you know? So I'm just gonna be leaving behind so many beautiful memories, but I am so excited for this change. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me with the whole moving process and me packing. Yeah, a lot of moving vlogs to come, and also make sure you stay tuned for the very overly realistic apartment hunt video that I always post every single year. If you guys do want to stay on track with everything that I post, all the moving vlogs, travel vlogs as well, make sure to like and subscribe because it helps me so much as a small YouTuber, but then this also pushes this video out to you when you do want to watch it again next time, and others who are also on a similar boat and want to see this type of content. If you would also like, you can check out my Instagram and TikTok where I post literally every single day, and you can get more like daily insight of my life, the things that you might not see on YouTube. But I love you guys so much and I hope you enjoy this moving vlog and my last week of living here. Today is going to be my first day of the packing process. I'm gonna go to the hardware store right now to get some supplies like tape, this really cool saran wrap type of thing that can kind of just like put everything together instead of you having to take everything out, organize it, putting it into a box, things like that. I saw it on Hannah Elise's moving vlog on her YouTube page. I just texted my best friend pictures of the scratches on the floor, because if you want to get your deposit back in any apartment, but you know, in New York City especially, you have to make sure all of the problems are gone before you leave, right? Whether it is like patching up the holes in the walls if you had posters up, whether it is like the stains or cracks on the floor. So she is very handy dandy Bob the Builder with things like that, so she's gonna come over and fix that. I can't wait to tell you guys just how stressful this process is. Obviously, if you guys watched my apartment hunting videos over the past few weeks, you guys know how annoying it has been to find an apartment, but I have so much tea on just like how I got treated and some of the things that I've heard while I've been apartment hunting that I will share in that like apartment hunt full overview video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And although it is stressful and I'm like, oh my god, should I have even moved out of this apartment after 3 years of living here, I am so glad that I am doing it, even though obviously you gotta take out such a big chunk of your life to like find an apartment, move out. It's a lot of money, things like that, because this is a sign that I got over the past 2 days yet again. If you guys didn't know, I had to call my management, call my super multiple times over the past few months because my bathroom ceiling keeps leaking because the neighbors upstairs don't know how to shower properly, and regardless of them sending them a letter to stop doing that and getting it patched up so many times in my bathroom, I woke up yet again to this. Yep, the cracked ceiling is back yet again. It was leaking profusely the other day. This is a disgusting water that is coming out of the ceiling and from their bathroom now. It is currently like 70 degrees and kind of chilly outside today. So this is my current outfit. Nice little maxi skirt. My own designs, a little crew neck that says made in Bangladesh. Although I talk a lot of smack about this apartment and all the issues I faced the last few years, I'm truly going to miss this neighborhood and this place so much. This was the first ever studio apartment and just like first ever moving experience that I've ever had. So I've done a lot of growing up here, and I'm so different from that person that I was 3 years ago. So many beautiful memories are attached to this place, and I feel like the only people that can really understand what I'm feeling right now are the ones who also moved out of their first adult place. Ow, wow. And this change brings so much excitement, but there's also like a sense of fear and uncertainty that is obviously inevitable with like any change. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the start of this moving journey. I'll go be emotional somewhere else and some other time. But with that being said, I just know there are a lot of reflections and good changes coming in the next few months. And I'm very ready for it, even though it is a very bittersweet feeling. So I just finished packing 4 boxes. I'm almost done packing this entire shelf. I actually want to sell it, so I'm gonna put it on Facebook Marketplace today. I still have my Switch on there because I want to play like a few last times before I leave. This shelf also is done. I just gotta move this plant, obviously. I also want to sell this shelf. So I just want to get rid of the things that I don't really use, get rid of like the decor and stuff so I can put those up before I do move. And then obviously we have 2 bags of garbage. It's so fun to actually move because you throw out the stuff that you keep telling yourself you don't really need, but you might as well keep around, or you're lazy because you have no choice but to pack it up. Honestly, I'm proud of myself for kind of starting a little bit earlier. Like I still have about a week before I have to leave, so I'm not stressing myself out as much because all of this took about 4 hours and it was literally just 2 shelves. So I just know there's so much more stress and more to come. So future me is thinking past me, which is current me right now, for packing early. Yo, what the hell? These are so freaking good. These are like the petite pumpkin spice cookies from Trader Joe's. I got them for the first time ever. They will be perfect for my last few movie nights. I'm gonna be watching Allegiant tonight. I think that's the 3rd movie for the Divergent series. Perfect. Dangerously perfect. Like, this is dangerous for your health, okay? You guys, I put up a few things on Facebook Marketplace and someone already bought my shelf. Like, obviously I'm so happy that someone bought it, but this area feels so empty without it because I've had that shelf since I moved in. It was like one of my first purchases. But I wasn't able to find the saran wrap thing at the hardware store the other day, so I got it on Amazon and I'm excited to see what it does. It's the stretch wrap film. I don't exactly know what to tackle next because I don't want to pack away the things that I do use on the daily and like look for it, but I have to start packing something. And I also don't know if I'm getting a moving company to help me. So it's like, do I start putting things away first or should I keep it out for them? You know, I don't know. And also, you guys know me, I'm very like organized with my things and I like thinking about my future self. So on my notes, I have all of the box names with numbers and what's inside all of the boxes so that I don't stress myself out. This is so freaking cool. I am literally pooped. I just emptied out this entire closet. I had so much of my stuff in this pantry closet, and now I mostly have just like cleaning supplies when I do actually move out and have to do like the final clean through. I have some screwdrivers and things like that for when I unscrew some things, and that one is a little bit too tall for me, so I'm gonna need some help. Yesterday we recorded the podcast and that was like our last episode of the season, and for our podcast our backdrop is my art over here, my couch and things like that. And since the recording for that is done for at least a month since the podcast season is over and I did all of my content recording for the most part, I can finally take down the frames from the walls. And I'm a very big art girly. I have a lot of my art stuff on the wall and I feel like that's what made it feel like home. And after taking all these things down, I think it's gonna start feeling real. So I'm gonna take all of these things down and clean my table today and see just how much I have to actually patch up. Right now, I did just get information that I have moving people that are going to help me with the actual process of moving everything else, so that's great. So I don't have to pack everything to like the fullest extent that I thought, but it's kind of fun to do it yourself because you have more control over it. But anyway, today is like the only free day I have to get a workout in. I know it's gonna be stressful the next few days and weeks, so I might as well just like try to get some type of fitness in and not be as stressed. So this is my outfit today. I'm gonna go over to Manhattan and take this Pilates class. The state of my apartment apartment right now. I feel stressed and anxious because it's like, where do I start? Where do I end? Luckily, I have my best friends and brother and people helping me out. I think that's my best friend right now. Come on in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think? You're gonna walk into fairyland today?
Okay.
How you feeling?
Excited to organize.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I kept this all for you.
You're so thoughtful. So nice. Can you tell her favorite color is green? That's good.
Yeah? Okay.
That's good. The boys can take this.
Okay. Guys, we're getting all the boys to do the packing. Thankfully, my brother brought his car, so we're moving some of the boxes early today. And we're just girls, so we're moving the light stuff, like my paintings and things like that. But it's officially starting. And I got the keys for my apartment, so I'm gonna be seeing it for the first time today after like signing the lease, so.
We're feeling pumped.
Oh.
We're so excited.
Yeah.
We're so
Ecstatic.
ecstatic.
We're
That's
ready
the
for the
word.
future. And right now, we have all of these garbage bags filled with my clothing stuff. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now.
What the hell would she get that? She's like decorating.
Yeah, already.
Okay, and you have pretty good neighbors.
Yeah.
My friends are right, or have you left?
You guys, I saw my place for the first time yesterday. I got my keys. We literally couldn't open the door for like 20 minutes because the key was just like not working in the lock. And then in that process, we met some of my new neighbors and they're also sweet. They're very young and they're very helpful. So I'm happy that it seems like I have pretty okay-ish neighbors right now, which is such a change for what I have right now. And it was just so nice seeing my place for the first time, like showing my loved ones the place, seeing their excitement, just dancing around a little bit. And just like feeling that feeling of freshness, if you guys know what I'm saying. I brought some of my little trinkets, my little glassware and candles. Those were like the first things that made its place in my new home. Today is going to be one of the final packing days. My apartment is still a mess and I have a lot more to still do, like pack up the glassware, pack up my closets, my makeup, things like that. Like, you know, the last minute stuff that I use on the daily that I can't just pack like earlier on. My best friend is still supposed to come either today or tomorrow to patch up the holes in the walls and, you know, fix the scratches in the wood and things like that. So there's still a few things to do before the official movers come and I officially move out and give my keys back. But it is really like the final few touches, which is very nerve-wracking. I literally had to call Spectrum today, which is the Wi-Fi service that I have, to, you know, transfer my Wi-Fi box to the new location. And I also changed my forwarding address today with the post office. So just like those little nooks and crannies that you gotta fix before you move. It's just crazy. It's just crazy how this apartment is starting to feel less like my place and becoming more just like a place. The place that I moved into with just like a blank canvas, blank walls, and it's gonna be someone else's home soon, but it's not my home anymore. You know, just because I took down all the wall art, things that made me me. It feels like home because it's your stuff that's in there, but you can make that anywhere. Crazy feelings. Oh, you guys. My apartment is saying a nice like farewell goodbye to me.
Don't go.
Yeah, they're saying oh. They're saying oh. Please, just stay, please. We're gonna miss you so much.
No, but honestly, like that's a nice stream going on.
Yeah, yeah. And this was after I emptied out the dirty
Oh,
ceiling water.
Saw that?
A little chunk
A little
fell?
chunk fell. Nice,
Chunky
like,
day.
Nice like winter soup.
Winter soup is disgusting. My favorite part was when I complained yet again to the super, because obviously it's leaking, to go contact the neighbors upstairs to fix it. Because how many times can a man patch up the wall, right? Like at one point or another, you gotta get to the root of the problem. And then he called the neighbors upstairs and they lied and said that they weren't using the shower even though I have sounds of the shower in the video of the leakage, and I can hear the faucet turning on upstairs. It's actually going faster. You see that?
Yes. Pretty good. What do you think? You think he'll tell us to go upstairs?
Oh yeah, so he told us to go upstairs to the neighbors and try to get to the root of the problem ourselves and knock on their door. That's troublesome.
Yeah.
That's troublesome.
I have a great idea.
Yeah.
How about you move?
Or how about we wait one more minute? We wait one more minute for the ceiling to crack. And we poke our heads through and ask them if they're showering.
No, I have a better idea. I have a better idea. Look.
How about I pay extra this month to just live longer here?
You know what? I think that's a good idea.